Hey there, artist friends. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I just wanted to touch base on something that I think would help everybody out with their drawings, and that's going to be symmetry. That's what I'm talking about today. When you look at your drawing, and let's say you draw something, you render the whole thing out, and you're like, boy, yeah, you know, I spent all this time on the drawing, but something just seems like it's off, right? Something's off about it. So I like to always go back to the symmetry of it, right? See what's wrong with that. Now, symmetry is the correct or pleasing proportions of a thing, the parts of whatever that thing is. Those proportions you see in it are, they're kind of pleasing to your eye and they work, right? And like I said, it could be anything. It could be a vase or it could be a portrait, anything like that. So I'm going to do a quick little sketch here to show you guys what I'm talking about and what you can look for in your work when you do your drawings before you get into putting in value and doing all of those things. This is the type of drawing that you want to be doing, right? It's not very glamorous. It's not like, I think that drawing you can see behind me. That's, you know, that's not what this is. This is training, right? And when I talk about symmetry, this type of drawing here is what's going to get you to the next level. So it should help you out a lot. It's just an abbreviation of some of the things that I've taught, that I teach here in school and that I've learned here and things. So hopefully it'll help you. I'll get this camera. I gotta figure out how I'm going to put this thing over here real quick so that you guys can see it. Let's see if that's going to be pretty good, I think. So let's say you're going to draw a portrait, right? So you got the head. I might have to draw this a little darker than I usually would to start with. So you'll have the head there. And we'll just put a little neck here. Head and the neck, right? Now, what we need is, we need an axis line, right? Some people call it a sagittal line anatomically. You could call it a middle line, a center line. Middle line is good because middle line can shift. But we'll just call it an axis line today. So you see when I draw like this. I draw long lines. And I'm trying to make it a little darker so you can see it. I don't care if they're not perfect, right? I am holding a cell phone and trying to draw and talk at the same time. So it's not exactly the easiest thing to do. But sometimes you just got to do stuff. And remember that, you know, if you try to be perfect about everything, you're going to kill your productivity and you'll never get anything done, right? So that's why you just got to jump out there and do it, man. That's it. Be bold with what you're doing. Don't be afraid when you draw. A timid drawing is like, it's better to just be bold about something. And you see a line like that versus something like this, like, well, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to, you know, you don't want that. Better to be bold and wrong. So anyways, here you go. Let's just say, okay, if this is the eye line, let's put the brow line in. I'm not going to draw the whole head. I'm just doing this real quick. And then let's say you have a nose here, something like that. Maybe the hairline there. We'll put this temporal line here. And okay, that's good. Now, let's say you're going to place the eyeball. I like to put an eyeball in there sometimes as an abbreviation, but put that in just like that, right? Okay, so this is kind of, these look kind of like robots and stuff, but it's all training because before you put in value and render the thing out, you need to get the symmetry right. So this is what I'm talking about. Going from here to here, you got to make sure that that distance is correct. The distance from here to here and here to here. So that's actually off a little bit. I'm just going to erase it real quick and move it over, probably closer to there. And that looks better. Now, same with here. Outermost projecting point, draw from one side to the other and get the symmetry right. See that? Always drawing through and around and making sure that the symmetry is correct. Okay? You don't have to get too crazy. I'm not going to do the whole head here because I'm going to get sucked into this because these are super fun to do. But I really enjoy blocking this stuff in. But anyways, just remember, use long lines when you draw. Okay? Don't get hung up on things. And remember the symmetry. Okay? Go from here axis line and then measure off of that. And that's going to get you in the ballpark for what you're drawing. Okay? Okay, so that was my tip for today. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Remember the symmetry. Remember, nothing's perfect, okay? Sometimes you just got to step out there and do stuff, kind of like I'm making these YouTube stations. Like, I try not to be all worried about like, hey, everything's not perfect, or the lighting's not good, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. Don't worry about stuff like that, you know? Just step out and do something, try to help somebody. And like I said earlier, remember, if you try to make everything too perfect, you're going to kill your productivity and you'll never get anything done, and you never start anything. So remember that. And if you like my videos, post your comments down below and subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me know more videos that you would like to see. Could be on tattoo drawings, could be on fine art stuff, it could be on whatever. I'm putting these out there to help people with whatever kind of art that they're doing, because you'd be surprised, everything's connected. Studying all these years fine art, it's like I see like my drawings. I was a tattoo artist for a long time. My drawings are totally different now for tattooing. I'll show some of them in some of these videos coming up, but they're much different than they used to be. So that's what's cool about it. Everything is connected, it all applies. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next video. And I hope you guys have a good night. Keep the charcoal on the paper and never give up, man. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.